Okay, last stretch here. Oh my god, my butt hurts. There's a telegraph pole on the ground beside us here. All right, Looney's out of the trailer, so hopefully a little less weight for me to pull. The trailer gets a little noisy though when she's not in it. Even the tamaracks are starting to turn color. So the tamarack is a species of larch. It is one of the few coniferous trees or needle trees that actually loses its needles. So this time of the year they turn a very, very brilliant yellow, and then eventually they drop and then they'll regrow in the springtime, and so they have a very, very soft needle. So if you look at, they're not prickly like the other ones, they're very soft. But the tamaracks like they like the wet areas, so you can always tell where it's kind of wet and swampy. Just look for the tamaracks. Oh, there's a spike right down there. Okay, let's push on. A little bit more cloud again, which is okay. 33.87. We gotta be close. Squeedunk has gotta be. Again, who thinks of these names? Squeedunk Creek, Squeedunk Lake. Looney feels a little more energized now that she's got to sit and rest for a while. Okay, let's zip you ahead a bit here until hopefully we get to the creek. Oi, 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 my butt is sore. Some more telegraph poles here. There's the bridge. Hallelujah, there's the bridge, because I can see the marker that was on the tree. Oh, there's the telegraph pole hiding there. Okay, so in our zeal to get back to the truck, I saw the telegraph pole, but I didn't look down on my GPS to notice that there actually was signage on this pole. I'll give you a zoomed in view because you cannot see, you can barely see the pole as it is. You cannot see the sign through the trees that have grown up. So basically the sign says 40 cars. You can see it very, very plainly. So essentially we are 40 car lengths outside of the siding here at Sowden, which is going to be coming up very, very shortly. So let's resume our journey here. Okay, we've arrived at the bridge, the Trestle. Okay, so let's hold up here for a second, and then we're going to work our way across the bridge momentarily. Okay, so let's make our way across the trestle here. Hopefully the sun goes behind the cloud here, gives us a little more even light. So this is the Squeedunk Creek trestle. It is 90 feet long and 8 feet high. I'm going to talk a little bit about the appearance here in a second. So we do have a milepost marker, one of the rare ones. So it's a little hard to see here, but there you go. So 104.9 is the mileage here. So this trestle is kind of an interesting shape. Something has happened. Either that side has subsided, but more likely it looks like this side is heaved. It's got this really big kind of hump in the middle. Otherwise than that, it seems like it's in its okay shape. Again, you can really kind of see this hump and then kind of down. So the Squeedunk Creek comes out of Squeedunk Lake, I'm guessing, and empties into the English River, which you can see over there in the distance. Again, not too much water in the creek. Again, not terrible shape. Again, ballasted deck trestle, which is one of the most common ones that you're going to see on this line. Not too many ones with just the timbers on it, okay? This is the more common type with the ballasted deck. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump down and go take a look at the sides and the underneath. So we made our way down here on the east side of the trestle. You can see the English River over there. Water level is down considerably because it's been dry. Here you can see the backside of the milepost marker. So let's take a look around here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bents. Can see some of the piles from the previous trestle in here. Interesting that they just sort of left them here. The trestle itself looks like it's in pretty good shape. This cross brace here is a little cracked. You can see some more of the previous piles. Again, looks like it's in pretty good shape. Probably can't see much underneath here because it's dark. Level 3 aerosols. And so here you can see the west side. Again, cross braces and things look okay. Other than this big hump in the, you can actually see where it, right here, where it all like shifted up off the crossbeam here. Not sure what the hell happened there. Maybe some heaving or something. I don't know. Something obviously happened. You can see that the the top part over there is kind of humped up, and obviously we saw that from the top. Okay, so let's jump our way over to the other side. Okay, so northeast corner. We'll see what we can do over here. Bush is a little bit wet from the rain that we got last night. Again, you can see the noticeable hump and sag kind of here in the middle. Hopefully you can see that okay. It's kind of a little bit dark still. It's very early in the morning. Okay, let's jump over to the other side. Okay, so let's pop under here again. Looks in pretty decent shape. Hard to see the underside, but things look not too bad. Again, you can see that notable hump and dip over there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hop our way back up on the grade, and we're literally at our destination. All right, last couple hundred feet here of the hike. Thank God it's been a long one. What does it say? 34.81 kilometers. What does my watch say? 35.6. So we've done some distance. We've done some distance today. And what time is it? We still got enough time. We're gonna do a few things on the way back. So it's 1:14 local time, so 2:14 Eastern time. So we're going to stop and go check out the Yanaka pit, and gonna go see if we can find the station at Yanaka and the water tank. All right, so here's the truck. So this brings us to the end of our exploration for today. So hopefully you've enjoyed everything that we've seen. Washout, some of the spurs, the Reba pit. And so essentially, we are going to be back very, very soon. So literally tomorrow. So the plan is tomorrow, again, if the weather cooperates, we're going to park further up and work our way down to this spot. And then eventually work our way back. Okay? So in any case, stay tuned for more episodes.